Everybody, is Kelly, also known on Twitter as KellyAnn1977, and here is my lazy Sunday dog. Die. Die. Look at that cute face. That's why you're adorable. Yeah, so she's not a very happy doggy. This is how we know when she's mad. She doesn't eat her food. It's to be exact, 12:56 in the afternoon. Still has not eaten. Yeah. Dad had to leave to do some laundry, and he went to go visit his mother for a little bit. So she is not happy. Next week, or this upcoming, well, I guess this week, Sunday, it's my last day for my husband for school. So now, I'm going to be stuck with him. I just made a helpful video of how to fix a charging issue with a PS Vita. This is not the Slim, this is the original PS Vita. Ever since I bought it, I've always had a problem. And I thought it was, as I said in the video, a younger person had it and was ripping the charger out. Because the charger jiggles. It does move. And I don't think it's supposed to. But I found out the problem. And I'm actually going to post that video in a little bit. And then probably post this one later on today. So you can always go to that one first. I will put PS Vita fix for charging. So that's what it's going to say. It's not too long. But I do have one. So I think I found a little fix for it. I really thought it was funny when I called the PS customer service for PS3, PS4, that they told me to replace the USB port. They gave me some steps. I don't know how to do that. And I shouldn't have to do that. But I realized that they did know charging was an issue with the, I guess, USB port they chose. So when they did come out with the Slim, they fixed that issue. Nice, huh? So all fixed, all charged. I'm very happy. I couldn't sleep. It was 1 o'clock in the morning. I was already in the mood all day to play the Silent Hill Book of Memories. I had a problem where, muscles, sorry. I had a problem where I have what's called MR. And you get that from killing these demons, monsters. You don't get it for every single one. You don't know which ones you need to kill to get it. And it will look like white paint, I want to say. And you just collect it. And you buy things with this. Health, ammo, new weapons. I'm trying to remember everything I had. I haven't played it in 2 months. I'm trying to remember everything that you can do. You need a weapon kit, or toolkits they call it, to fix your weapons before they break. I've actually sold some of my gold weapons, and you get these by doing the levels. And I kept the very first one I got. I love it. It's fantastic. But it's going to break if I use it anymore. And these special weapons will be gold. And they look really cool. And they have a special effect. The one that I kept is, I call it the replica. Right, I didn't pronounce that right, but you know what I'm saying. Of Pyramid Head's big butcher sword thing. So it has length to it. So you can start swinging before things actually come to you. And about 75% of the time, you're going to hit them before they hit you. That's another reason why I like it. but its special effect is that it causes fire damage. So, you know. And when I first started to play, I started to kill everything, not realizing how much damage it really did to my weapons. And I wish like they did a small update to this because I have the DLC as well. This full game cost me like $45, and it came out years ago. I think like 8 years ago. And it was the only game that came out for the PS Vita. Not talking about the PSP. Don't get confused. Those are two different things. So it would have been nice if they just do a little hot fix patch to it, so that things don't deteriorate so fast when you're using them. But other than that, so I was looking for like a cheat to see if I could get like some health for free or ammo or something like that. And there is one cheat, but it's not a cheat. I think what happened is that the game came out. It was doing really well. People had complaints about how weapon durability, that's the word I wanted, wasn't quite there. You don't get a lot of these MR, Mr. is what I call it, which is a source of revenue. To be able to buy the things you need, things are quite expensive. The health only gives you like 25% health. It's just totally ridiculous. And, it's one of your characters, and you may have like 10 monsters to kill by yourself. And you got the flying ones, you can't do anything about them. I hate them. And you get the little children, and you get like 20 of them that spawn, and you're going to try to kill them before they hit you, and it's just a hot mess. The character I chose is the Gothic character. I thought she had a harder chance to like survive in this world. And she looked cool. And you can you can change her a little bit. So that you can customize a little bit. That's pretty cool. But I chose her, and she's part of the DLC. That's another reason why I chose her, because I paid for her. So on the main screen, you hit up, up, down, down, left, right. I think it's triangle, square. And if you hear a child's laughter, that means it worked. And what you will get is the Robbie doll. And I was like, what the hell's a Robbie doll? So I had to look it up. It's the pink rabbit. So your special weapon is a rabbit, stuffed animal. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. And apparently, you could also get this weapon in Homecoming and Downpour. I never did. I guess you had to like do a start plus or whatever, and once I beat a game like this, and I'm pretty good with it, so yeah. Unless it's like a personality one where what was that? Silent Hill Shattered or whatever it was called for the PS2 before they discontinued making games for it in the system. I did not have a physical copy. I had to play it on emulator, and it took years to find one that actually worked okay. But I did play that one twice, because if you chose different things, you would have different outcomes. People would look different, and I wanted to know. Other than that, I don't usually play these games more than once. So, I wanted to play it. 6 o'clock at night, plug it in, it's dead. I understand I haven't played it in 2 months, but why is the battery draining? Customer service, when I asked that question, said it's like a safety thing, and so their prototype, when they were testing it, they would leave it for weeks at a time, come back to it, and people would be playing for like 20, 30 minutes, and it would just shut off, and it was completely dead, and they lost everything they did. So this was like a safety mechanic. Not a very good one. So, yeah, I don't know. If you had this problem, maybe you should just made this slim to begin with. Just saying. So they wasn't very helpful. But I came across a guy who made a video. He showed us it wasn't working, wasn't charging, and he was quite confused, and he showed us where he was looking up and what customer service said to him, and he paused it and did something, and then the next day he came back and whatever he did helped. That's all I'm going to say because it's in my video. So I wanted to do one that actually addresses some issues. And you know what safe mode is and how to actually turn it on. A lot of people didn't know. So that is a video I've done. This is the first helpful video I've done, so I'm very proud of myself. But yeah, and I did show what the Switch charger and looks, how different it is from this one. When I went to go buy this one a year and a half ago at GameStop, they had two of them. They had their original, and then they had one that was $20 more, which was the Slim. And this was a collectible item because it had a special faceplate to it, and that's what I wanted. I didn't realize that he grabbed this one because I went next door. And then when we got in the car and I looked at it, I was like, oh, this wasn't the one I wanted. But, you know, I already got it. In the car, I did make sure it worked because I did get a game, which was Final Fantasy World. And that Final Fantasy World game, which was the special edition, it came with like extra stuff. I did get a code put into that and it did work and I got all the extra stuff. That game was supposed to be $40. I got it for $20. So I wasn't really going to complain that much. But if I knew I was going to have all these issues with this one, I would have returned it and just paid extra $20, but it is what it is. And I do know that this one discontinued. Customer service said about 5 years ago. It could be a little bit longer, she said. She didn't have an exact date for being customer service. But after the 31st of December, you will never be able to buy a brand new system. The only place you can is in Japan. And in America, like I said, she said about 5-6 years ago, they discontinued making these. You can only buy them used now if they work. You can't even buy a charger if it breaks, nothing like that. So, just an FYI. With that being said, I played Grand Theft Auto Story Mode, and it's a lot better. I played for 2 hours. I probably did about 5 missions. I finally got Chop, who is a female dog, by the way. I got her. I got the green motorcycle. I saved the spoiled little brat from the boat. So I did a few things here. Unfortunately, I don't know what it is about Grand Theft Auto. I can't play for that long because it gives me a migraine. And I don't think I played the first one, but I played in Citino, but I don't think that's the same area. And then I played the one with the Russian guy in it. I think that was the one before this one. And I think he was in the same city. And I do know with that one, I went on a date and I could only take the girl bowling. But I wanted to take her to the carnival kind of park thing. But it was closed. It was under construction. I noticed in this one, you can actually go in there. So I'm very happy about that. And that one, I think that could have been San Andreas, where the house is the same exact house. I've been in this house before, where they're all wearing a green, and the guy gets out of jail, and that's where he was living at. I think this is his grandson. So I think like they added this character as like maybe a little Easter egg for us. But that's definitely what it sounds like. Just saying. So it's nice to see the areas with my memory RAM upgrade of 4X. Now it's a 12X. It's doing a lot better. So I'm happy with that. Song of Horror. I finally broke down. I got it. 2 days ago, they did an upgrade, a hot fix. And then the next day, they released the 3rd episode. And the 3rd episode's totally, pretty much unplayable. And the lag. I already lost a character, and I was like, I can't play like this. There's just, I cannot do it. So I'm waiting for them to fix it. I went on to a couple of posts. I just kind of copy and pasted what I put in my post. The developer said that when they play it on different computers, they're not having a problem. They have no clue what we're talking about. So my response to him, where I copied what he said, and then I wrote underneath it was, there's way too many people having the same problem, so apparently you broke the game. Don't say you don't know what's going on. Because you did something. So I'm just waiting for a fix now. And, this always happens to me. That Doc Chronicle or whatever that one was called with the witch person. I couldn't even get into like 20 minutes of the game. As soon as I met her, she come after me. I go running. I never make it to the safe room. She always gets me before I get there. And then I respond and she's sitting on top of my body. And what do you want me to do? I can't do anything. I've taken a video of it. I put it on YouTube. I copy and pasted to the developers like they asked me, and they never fixed the problem for me. And that was like a $40 game. And I kept, every time there was a fix, I tried to keep using it, that it went over the refund warranty that Steam does, they provide for us. I'm so sick of being out of money. Or I'm sick of buying something and I have to wait 2 years before they figure it out. So, I mean, maybe it was my computer. So I am going to reinstall and try it again because I had 8x RAM, memory RAM. I guess it's like the speed of the game. So maybe now with 12, I'll be all right. Because I notice most games just say 16 for max. But the minimum requirement was 8. So it shouldn't have had a problem. But, it's a troubleshooting. And when I do it, and if it does work, I will let you know that make sure you have a 12 and not an 8, I'm like that. Other than that, there's not too much more going on. I think the next time I actually go out will be the 24th. As long as it doesn't snow. And we've had a pretty mild winter so far. Quite surprised. We had 2 blizzards last year, so just saying. We'll be going over to my sister's. We are going to get her some groceries. She's lost some people that she cared about. And when she lost the people she cared about, she lost her income. So I thought it would be nice, part of her Christmas gift, just to buy some groceries. So we're not going to do like a turkey or anything crazy like that. But we figured we get some drumsticks. Yeah, I mean, you can get a family pack and get like 15 drumsticks, for like $5. So we figured we get a couple packages of them, a couple loaves of bread, some cheese, maybe some lunch meat, peanut butter or something, a few eggs, and then just some vegetables and, a couple things of stuffing, a gravy, mashed potatoes, and then we're going to do like a shake and bake and a barbecue sauce. So different options to do it with. And I'm going to get her 3 containers of the chicken stock, low sodium that I get. Make a nice soup with it. So, this way they get not one meal, but they can get 4 or 6 or something, some lunches, and, just something to try to help her out. When we were struggling, we first moved up here a year and a half ago, we were in between money, and I didn't get mine until a month later, and that really did hurt us, that she came over with a gift card to the grocery store for $100 and called it a welcome home gift. So, because she knew my husband wouldn't accept it, unless she said that. So just kind of returning the favor, I guess, because I did get her things for Christmas. So, we're going to be doing that. So what I'm doing is, sorry, I got itchy nose. Out here, Waits Market, there's a system called Rosie. You sign in with your information, you order your stuff, it gives you your total, you use your card, your bank card, credit card. It can't be prepaid, it has to be through the bank. They hold on to the money. You tell them the next day when you go to pick it up. So I have that all set. She's going to get it the 22nd. And they will go collect everything. They ring everything up. And if there's any changes, a little bit more, a little bit less, you will get another email stating this with an actual receipt. So this is what we're doing for her. The service is just $5. And that $5 does go to the associate who is doing this. It can take 30 minutes. It can, one time it took this lady 2.5 hours because we had so much stuff. And it's pretty good service. Only a couple times we were missing things, but then it kind of paid off because one time I asked for 1 can of spaghetti, Campbell's spaghetti. I love it. It's $1.19 out here. And I don't know what happened. She gave me 12. But there were 3 times we were missing things that, added up to like 25 bucks. So I didn't say anything. I took it. And it lasted a pretty long time. That kind of stuff is my go-to food. If I'm not like starving, but I just want a little something. And I love it. I don't like spaghetti oats, but I like spaghetti. It tastes so much good. It's so good. And back in the day, it was like 49 cents. My mom did not complain. She's like, that's what you want. Here you go. As long as you eat, that's all I care about. So, yeah. Okay, so that's basically what's going on. So I hope everybody has a great week. Don't do anything you're not supposed to. Drive safe, be safe, take your precautions. Wait, where's my finger? Oh, and one more thing I want to say. I noticed in a couple of my videos that the new toothpaste I'm using, my teeth look whiter. I noticed, sorry, it's dark, you can't see me, sorry. This is the one that I switched to. I was buying all expensive toothpastes, brand name. They would range anywhere from $7 to $15. I got this at the dollar store. And it's hard to say, but it says Max Fresh with whitening, knockout with odor technology. It actually has mouthwash in it as well. And I think my teeth look a lot better. Woo! Alright, so I just want to say that too, because my teeth do look a lot better. I've been using it for about 6 weeks, so. Have a great day. Bye. Oh, and anybody that does watch this, just let me know what you're doing for the holidays. I always like to talk.